Morning, everybody. Hope you're having an awesome day. So this morning, my wife and I were up and we were getting some breakfast together and thinking about, geez, what could we have? So one of the things that we would normally make, and it's great. So if you're having bacon and eggs, or just bacon and an avocado, and the eggs are over easy, so you want a little bread or something to get into soak up the yolk and on your plate. I'm going to show you today how to make a real easy, quick, what they call a low carb biscuit. So it's really a mug cake. So it's called a mug cake because it's made in a mug. This is a special mug that we bought because we like the size of it versus the smaller ones. You can use any mug, but that's what it looks like. Just pretty simple ingredients. Takes 3 minutes, 4 minutes to make. Pretty quick, pretty low carb. So it's really good. So I'm going to go through that today. So it should be a pretty short video. Tell me what you think, if you like it. They do have others kinds, so this is just kind of a straight biscuit to have in the morning. But they have a lot of variations of it. Blueberries. They have chocolate ones. They have all kinds of different ones. So if you're interested in seeing other ones after you've seen this, let me know, and we'll shoot another video on one of those. The blueberry one's really good to have in the morning. Instead of blueberry muffins, you make one of these. It takes you 3 or 4 minutes to make, and then you can have a nice little blueberry muffin in the morning, quick and easy. So I'm going to go through this. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take butter here. This is about 1 tablespoon full of butter. So we're going to take that butter and we're going to melt it. Throw it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. And then while that's cooking, I'm going to take a sip of my bulletproof coffee. Hey, if you're interested in bulletproof coffee, check out one of my other videos that I shot the other day. I'm on bulletproof coffee. I love these things, so they're awesome. So this is all melted together. So the next thing we're going to put in here is we're going to actually put in coconut flour. So great, coconut flour is really good. It's actually much cheaper than almond flour, so you can use it as a substitute for almond flour a lot. So if you'd rather cut your expenses and you're looking for some cheap alternative, or if you have some kind of a nut allergy or something of that, coconut flour is a really good flour. Now, you can't use the same amount because coconut flour is much more absorbent than the almond flour, so you use a lot less of it than you would of the almond flour. So not only is it cheaper, you use a lot less. So this is 1 tablespoon. This is actually 2 tablespoons. I'm sorry, two tablespoons of in there. So we'll throw those 2 in there. Right now, we're gonna a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder here. I'm gonna put that in there. Throw that in there. Then we're gonna put in some seasoning and mix it around. So we're gonna give it some taste. So these are some of the seasonings I use. I use a little bit of pink salt. I put a little pink salt in it. All right, the salt will help with your dehydration as well as your electrolytes to keep them up. I put a little onion powder because I like the taste. And this is a little basil, so I put a little basil in there. You could put any seasoning in there. We've tried all kinds of combinations. We've used Italian seasoning, we've used oregano, so some things have worked really well and some things have not. So this is times, so put that in there. We're going to put in a little bit of garlic in there. So this is granular garlic. Put a little bit of that in. All these things are like 1/8 of a teaspoon or whatever. I kind of just put them in this by taste and kind of look. You don't put very much in. So, and then this is just a little black pepper, just a little bit. Give it a little bit of flavor, right? Too. So then you're going to just mix all this up together so that butter mixes in with it. So all gets incorporated into it. So the next thing, we're going to add up all the other rest of the ingredients. So we're going to add an egg to it, 1 egg. Now, I do use pasture-raised, free-range eggs, and I try to make sure that they're good, wholesome eggs. I know there's a lot of controversy on eggs, but you can really tell the difference in the yolks and stuff of that nature. So. All right, then we're going to add in a little bit of water. This water is 2 tablespoons of water. We're going to add that in. I tried to move all of my stuff out of the way as I use them, so I'm not forgetting anything. Then this is heavy cream, 1 tablespoon of heavy cream. It's going to go in. All right. And then we're going to take this. This is about 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese. So then I'm going to mix that all together. So this is what the mixture should look like. Hopefully you can see that. So it's kind of wet consistency mixture. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this in the microwave, right? And we're going to cook it for 3 minutes, right? So that's why it's called a 3-minute low-carb biscuit. So. And then while that's cooking, I'm going to get a little plate to put it on so you can see it when it comes out. Get a little plate. I'm going to have another sip of my bulletproof coffee. Again, check it out, the other video. Hey, if you like this and you think you'd like to see more, thumbs up, subscribe. That's how we're going to keep making these. So just let me know. Give me ideas. I know I have a smoothie coming up. We have, like I said, later today I'm going to be making one of my favorite other biscuits that we usually have for dinner. Sometimes we'll freeze them and use them later on for breakfast as well. They're actually really, really good. We'll talk more about that in the next video. But here's cheers to you. So I do want to say that, some of this stuff I try to make sure that we can go through the macros right now, I'm sorry. So this is about 9 total carbs, about 5 fiber, so the net carbs are 4. So 4 carbs are pretty good. And usually my wife and I, we take these things and we cut it into 3 pieces. So we usually don't eat the whole thing. So if you cut it into 3 pieces, then you're probably talking like 1.2 or 1.3 carbs per slice. Really up to you how much you want to eat of it. You want to eat the whole thing or not. We put in some almond butter or something else on it like that there to help it out too as well when we're eating breakfast. It's actually good just to eat by itself as well. But we do eat a lot by when we're having eggs and stuff like that, because like I said, it's a really good bread substitute. You got to kind of play with it a little bit, how you like your taste on it. So we've done a number of different things to get it to where we kind of like it. Tweaks. We've done some stuff, added some stuff that we didn't think it was still good, but it wasn't as good. So what we're using today is the standard of what we use here in my house. So I'm kind of hoping that you'll take and you'll try it. You'll say, oh, this is pretty good. This is pretty easy. So. And again, please subscribe. So, and let me know in the comments. Like I say, I know other videos that are coming up. I've gotten suggestions about making smoothies. So One day we're going to make smoothies. I got some other suggestions as well that we're going to go at and try to make sure that we accommodate those folks that are asking to see certain things. So it's done. So you see it, what's what it looks like in the mug. So that's what it looks like by itself, right? So it's nice little hot. So let's take a little taste test and see how we like it. Get a nice clean fork out here. So you can see the consistency when you cut it and you look at it. It really does look like a biscuit. It really does taste like a biscuit. It's just like a biscuit. So perfect for in the mornings. Sopping up that egg mix, you know, so you don't miss bread at all. This is a perfect replacement for it. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you next time soon.